Hello! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Svetlana and I used to work for Qatar Airways for 4 years. If you didn't watch my previous video why I decided to quit Qatar Airways, you can see it after watching this one, and here is the link to do so. And don't forget to subscribe. Make yourself comfortable because today we are going to talk about pros and cons of being a flight attendant in Qatar Airways. Yes. Many of you recall this job as the dream job, but I have to disappoint you. It's a job with a lot of imperfections, as any other job in this earth, otherwise we wouldn't call it even a job, right? As you also can see today, I'm wearing the same earrings, but they are different colors. And today I'm going to talk about having the same topic, but seen as well from the positive or negative side. It's everything about perspectives. Before I continue, I would like to do a disclaimer. Everything that I'm saying today is based on my personal experience and it's my personal opinion. So it might be true or not to you, it's really up to you. So let's start. I hope that you want to join aviation because you love traveling. And lucky you, because Qatar Airways flies to 170 destinations to 6 continents. You will be able to visit amazing country, beautiful destinations, and you're paid for it. And you'll be like, wow, I'm here, I cannot even believe so. Yes, destination that you saw only in the TVs or you dream about, but only if you have the layover. Yes, unfortunately, here it comes the first con, that sometimes you have to do turnaround flights. You go and you come back in the same destination the same day. So you might stay even in the airport itself, in the aircraft, spending 12 hours, and you come back and you see nothing from the destination. Also, if you have a very short layovers, which it had happened that you arrived in the morning and in the evening you're already back to Doha, where you will be based. So the flights are really different and you have to also rest. Remember that you're not on vacation, so on the flight itself you have to work, and here it comes that you have to be always prepared. Another lovely reason why I would love to join a Qatar Airways is the PRESTGE. It's one of the few airline companies that won 5 times the best airline in the world. It's a world recognized. It has really high standards. 5 stars customer service, one of the best business class, one of the best airport in the world. A lot with the glamour and with all this prestige, it comes also a lot of work, hard work, as well rules and curfews that are implemented to the crew. Regarding this really a big disadvantage from my point of view, I will talk in another video. Another reason that you would love to join Qatar Airways is the career progression. It's one of the companies that gives you really fast progression, so you can pass the 4 stages. So you might start working in economy, then in a business class, then cabin senior director. All these 4 stages, it might take you between 8 to 10 years, which in comparing with other lines, it might take 5-10 years to pass from one to another stage, and it doesn't stop there. Also, you can continue your career as a service, SCP, first aid instructor, as well welfare, grooming officer, or even a cabin crew manager. But of course, it depends also on your education and other qualities that you have. Regarding this, one of the main con or challenge that you might have, that you have to constantly study. It doesn't stop there with the aviation college that you will complete in the first 2 months, but you have to constantly update your knowledges, check your emails, memos, because they change a lot. Also, big disadvantage I think is that Qatar Airways has a different aircraft types, so 7 to 8, so they have a different doors, different procedures, and you have to make sure that you are well prepared every time before the flight, because there will be a briefing where you will be asked questions regarding the safety, operations, as well first aid. So you need to make sure that you're really up to standards. And another lovely reason why I would love to join aviation and Qatar Airways is the international environment. They have 150 nationalities, around 10,000 crew, and 2,000 or 3,000 of pilots coming from different places. You have the mini world, mix of cultures. It's a really dynamic environment. Also a lot of young people working there. And it's really easy also to connect and make friends, because most of them are expats as you. They left their countries and they went there to work. And they have a similar mindset as you. They like to explore, to see the world. They're open-minded. But also with this comes the con that sometimes you work with people that you might not get really along, or the cultural differences also gives different types of communication. Sometimes you might be understood in a wrong way, and yeah, it can create a conflict. So you have to really be careful. Also, another point is that even though you're surrounded with hundreds and thousands of people, sometimes you feel so lonely. It happened to me one time. I had to spend completely alone Christmas, even though the flight was full and I had a full set of crew, but they didn't celebrate Christmas, right? It's a Christian celebration, so it's really different. Another lovely benefit, and one of my favorite, are the discount tickets. Yes, you will get unlimited discount tickets for yourself. ID90 or ID50, they're with a different percentage of discount and also with different type of confirmation. These discount tickets are not only for you, but also for your close family, your mother, father, brother, sister, as well your husband or kids. Great, right? As well, your friends can benefit from it if you offer to your friends buddy tickets. They're very limited, but yeah, that's why you have to choose carefully. Also, you don't have only discounts with Qatar Airways, as well with another 20-30 airlines like Lufthansa, Turkish Airlines, United, American Airlines, LATAM, many prestigious and world also recognized airlines. With the discount tickets, one of the main cons is that they are on a standby. What does it mean? If you go on the airport and the flight is full, you cannot use your flight and your ticket, so you have to wait for the next one to get onboarded. As well, there is seniority. People who worked more in aviation, they get better seniority and priority, so you'll be on the queue. So sometimes you end up staying 2-3 days to get unloaded to use your discount ticket. So yes, this is a big disadvantage. Another lovely pros that I would say for Qatar Airways is the insurance. You will get a life insurance, so anytime that you're on duty and something happened to you, don't worry, it will be completely covered, or a very high percentage of it. So also you have a dental care 50%, as well you receive 200 to 300 euro yearly to change your glasses or contact glasses. Not many airlines are giving this benefit. Yes, right. And you can use this insurance not only in Doha, but as well outstation. They will give you procedures, how to claim afterwards. As well, it covers some medical supplements and drugs. It really depends on your situation. One of the main cons of aviation, and why they want to make sure that you're taking care of your health and you're healthy, is because, yes, aviation, it has a really big impact of your health. It can create some spider veins because of the air pressures, as well dryness, some menstruational disorders for the girls. As well, you might have migraines, headaches, jet lags, and it all affects your body. As well, coming from cold to hot country, it's not everybody, it's so flexible and adaptable, so you need to be really careful about that. Another lovely and the last benefit that I'm going to discuss today, it's the accommodation that you will be provided. When you join Qatar Airways and you go to live in Doha, you have a full furniture accommodation, that you will be shared with another crew. Usually they are divided into two, female or male genders. As well, there is a family accommodation for a married couple that are both of them working as a crew or in general in Qatar Airways. So, in this accommodation you have completely everything, even the bed sheets and towels. So you have to come with your suitcases and relax and start enjoying the life in Doha. Not at all, only, right? You have to study and work as well, but you don't need to pay about electricity or water. The only thing that you have to take care of is internet, which is really a minimum and it's up to normal standards. And also some of the accommodation, they have a gym, laundry, where you can drop your uniform, which is again for free. As well, some of them they have a swimming pool where you can go, relax, enjoy, have some sun baths during the hot summer days, and so on. And the main cons of this that accommodation, that yes, you will be living with another person for the first couple of months. You will be not able to choose your flatmate. So yes, after that you might request the change, but there's procedures to do so. As well, you have to keep some of the rules, and you cannot change easily your accommodation. So that's, I think, one of the main disadvantage. And you cannot invite your boyfriend to stay over and sleep there and so on. So I didn't complete the list, so I will do a part 2. But however, if you have any question on this parts, let me know, so I will be happy to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Ciao!